Hey folks. So I'm down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it's currently 12:30 in the morning, and I just got back from Dave and Buster's for the first time in my lifetime. I've never been to a Dave and Buster's, and probably never will again. I am now noticing how red my head is. Must have got a really bad sunburn. Earlier in the day, I went on a dolphin cruise and got really wet and also really sunburned. Mostly my head and my knees were affected. The rest of me got away unscathed. So I saw a couple of dolphins, got a little wet. Then later in the evening, I went to Dave and Buster's and met up with a fellow LKM member by the name of Dibble Raptor. He's pretty cool. Um, Dave and Buster's is not what I was expecting it to be. I've been recommended by numerous people in the LKM to check the place out. Some have even offered to treat me to Dave and Buster's if I were to ever be in town, in various towns. Um, if the selection of games are different, maybe I might go to one of theirs. But for the one in Myrtle Beach, no, not happening. Um, Thursday they were having this deal to where you have unlimited wings and unlimited gaming, and I knew there'd be a catch. See, whenever you go to a Dave and Buster's, they give you a card to where you can slide it in, and that counts as you inserting a token. And it's apparent that a lot of these machines now, these new games, are made for that kind of service. Because I've noticed that that some of the premium games cost would looks to be about $6 for one play. That is inexcusable, just inexcusable. But that must be why that it's all on points cards now. Points cards that cost about $12, $20, $30, $50, $100, and you can recharge them anytime you want. But I'm getting off track. I was expecting I was expecting something like a Japanese game center, like multi-tiered or something, but only on but constrained to one floor. I was expecting just like a Coliseum arcade at Cedar Point or Kings Island, just loaded to the brim with classic video games, the kinds that you grew up with. I didn't get that at all. Instead, I got I got access only to games that have a blue outline around the card reader, and they were all driving games and shooting games. Driving games like let's see, Cruisin' Blast, which is the latest in the Cruisin' series. I guess it was a part four. It was alright. If you like games with only an accelerator, no brake pedal whatsoever, that was weird. Uh, it was alright. It didn't set my world on fire. For the first time, I got to play Mario Kart Deluxe, or Mario Kart GP DX, which seemed alright. Um, it was a four-player terminal, and one of the terminals was out of order. Uh, both Cruisin' and Mario Kart were taken up almost the entire night. Like I said, it's 12:30. I only just got home about an hour ago. Just about the entire night the games were taken up because that's what everybody wanted to play. Same with Halo, Halo, Raven Team, Raven Fire Team, or something like that. It, it was all right. I mean, I had the option of linking it to my Xbox Live account, which I failed to do properly because I didn't quite understand how it worked. Didn't really have a lot of time to figure it out because I didn't know this game existed. I didn't get to play the VR games because those were premiums. Didn't get to play games like, to be honest, I didn't want to play Angry Birds. I didn't want to play, I didn't want to play DDR or any kind of dance game. Most of the games there were redemption games anyway. Although I did get to play your standard arcade basketball game, and I learned how weak my skills were, as always. I can't shoot hoops to save my life. Probably never will. I've tried. I failed. Skills, I has none. Skee Ball, that's a redemption game, so I didn't get a chance to play that. Um, there were a couple of games I wanted to try out, but they were all taken up. Games like um, what was it? Walking Dead. There was also a House of the Dead, and there was a gosh, I can't remember the name of it now. Um, but yeah, it's all driving games. It's all shooting games, and there was only one game that involved a joystick that I actually considered memorable, and that was the world's largest Pac-Man and Galaga, but Pac-Man gets top billing, of course. Uh, my niece and I got to play the world's largest Pac-Man. That was fun. Co-op Pac-Man. Um, I just wish there was more games like that in the building, and there just wasn't. And if there are any classics in the other Dave and Buster's, I'll happily make the pilgrimage uh, to Kiri and Twisted Puppet and to their towns and try out the Dave and Buster's there. But if it's the same, then there's just no point in it. It's after my time, and I'm all about the classics. I'm all about games like TMNT. I'm into I'm all about GI Joe. I'm all about the Pit Fighter. I'm all about the Street Fighter 2, Super Mario Bros. Versus, Punch Out, um, Trojan, Dark Adventure, Gauntlet. That's my era. Games where you use a trackball. That was fun. So you may have noticed behind me, yeah, I got stuck in a pink room. Obviously, this was a little girl's room, and I feel like I'm being played for a really cool, cruel joke. Oh well, whatever. This is my world for a week. I'm not that big of a fan of Myrtle Beach. From what I've seen of it, it just seems to be nothing more than a tourist trap. Mostly uh, expensive eating establishments and tattoo parlors, and you gotta pay just to go to the beach. What's the point? Oh, unless you're a local, then you get to go for free. Oh yeah, I got a cold. Yay me. So yeah, I'll be back to streaming normally on Monday night if I'm uh, conscious. Considering how long the trip it was to get here, I don't know if I will be. I guess I'll find out when the time comes. Yeah. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you next time.